Hi everybody, my name's Kiana Ella and today I'm making a short little video as a video testimonial for Philip Hensler, who has been taking me out coaching with the attachment of surfing for the last 4 weeks. So the reason why I decided to actually go out with Phil to have that experience was because every single conversation that I overheard, every single card that I pulled, every single thing that I looked at, everything that was coming to me right at that point in time was the word adventure. And I looked at my life and where I was at that particular point in time, and I felt like I was sort of in this comfortable stability type area that everything was pretty good, but I wouldn't say that it was necessarily awesome. And I was just sort of in that place where there wasn't enough pain for me to actually want to make a change, but there was enough boredom maybe for me to want to try something different. So I decided to sign up for his coaching, and a few weeks later, before I actually got started with the program, I ended up getting fired from my job. Things just started to fall out of sorts. So this nice little comfortable stability that I thought I had happening for me all just crumbled and deteriorated around me. And so when I first got into the surf, I was in this really negative headspace of being like, oh, I'm not good enough. I don't know why I'm even bothering. In that place of being really questioning what it is that I was doing up here, because I moved from Adelaide about 9 months ago now. And so it was that place for me where I was going, okay, well, I thought I had everything sorted here. I had all these things going on, and now everything's falling apart around me. And what I learned from being out in the ocean, it was just to have that level of calmness again. And so when I first started, like I said, I was in this really messed up, very much in my head, challenging myself. And so now I've gotten to a stage where I, through surfing, have actually been able to process things a lot more grounded and a lot more calmly, so things aren't the end of the world. I've got a thing that I'm writing at the moment, which is the 12 lessons that I've learned from the surf, and so I will be sharing that down below. But besides that, I just wanted to say that, if you're in that space where you're in that comfortable stability where things are actually pretty boring, but you just don't have any reason to change anything because it's stable and comfortable, I really strongly recommend that you take a chance and go out and do some surfing, or do something that's going to just push your comfort zones. For me, I hadn't been in the ocean without holding children or anything else like that for, God, at least 10 years, probably even longer. So it's the first time of me reconnecting to the ocean for myself, which in its own was pretty powerful. Then when you're out there, you realize that the ocean doesn't care about who you think you are, or who you think you're trying, or I don't know, doesn't really care about what you're trying to achieve. It's like the perfect neutralizer of ego, so you just let everything go because it doesn't serve you out there. So it's a perfect place to just reconnect to your heart. And I think being in that much water, even times where I was being thrown around and had all crazy types of stuff happening, where I was just in this place of having to completely and totally surrender and trust that I was going to be okay. And I mean, I've got bumps and bruises everywhere, but it's all good and it's all fun. And I think that one of the key things that I've learned from this is, as long as you're giving it your all, and as long as you're showing the determination to go out there and keep going and giving it your absolute best every single time, then you're never failing. And for me, on the last lesson that I had with Phil, which was yesterday, I actually got to stand up, so I'm like a surfer now. So it's all fun. So it's like I achieved my objective. I've gone out and I've had this adventure. I'm looking forward to continuing doing that in the future. Right now, though, I'm just in this place where I'm bringing the fun back to my life. And I think that that's one of the most empowering things to have happening for you, to be able to connect to the joy of life and to connect to your heart and being able to connect to all the things that actually matter, which is not found in a boardroom. So I just want to say thank you so much, Phil. In this very short amount of time, you've had quite a pinnacle influence on my life. And I'm just sure that I'm going to carry that through to different areas of my life where I can be totally and completely thankful for having that experience. So for any of you that are actually interested in having a surfing lesson with the coaching with Phil, I strongly recommend that you go to waveofyourlife.com And I will also post a link below just in case you want to get that right, and a link to Philip as well. And I just want to say a big thank you again, Phil. And yeah, go catch the wave of your life, guys. Mwah.